How would I summarize the value of scouting? That's easy.
IS equals CW.
IS equals CW.
IS equals CW.
IS equals CW.
IS equals CW. IS equals CW.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting, change the world.
Hey Steve.
Yeah?
I don't think Jake's ready for this. He's been through a lot this week.
My scoutmaster told me something I'll never forget. He said, it's not the size of the mountain, it's the size of the man. And I think today, Jake is going to show us, and himself, just how big he really is. Hey guys, gather around. We've trekked nearly 50 miles this week. I know you're exhausted, you've been pushed to your limits, but this is where it's brought us. To the edge. And for those with courage and vision, that edge is not the end. That's right, guys. Today we're taking on Indian Cliffs. And after you've conquered these cliffs, you're going to come back up here and you're going to sit on top. And as you gaze out over this valley, you're going to think about all you've been through this week. You're going to think about life. You're going to think about all you've been called to do. And you're going to shout at the top of your lungs, I can do it! Guys, we're not just taking on a cliff. We're taking on life. In life, you will face obstacles that seem insurmountable. In life, you often won't know what's on the other side, but you'll know that's where you have to go. In life, you have to trust your gear. Who or what are you going to trust to hold you up? In life, you have to believe, and you have to inspire others to believe. In life, you have to trust those who've been there before you. And in life, you have to take the first step.
Keep feeding it through, Jake. Come on,
Jake. You can do it.
Courage is not found in the absence of fear. It's choosing to act rightly in the presence of fear. The question is not, what are you afraid of? What are you made of? You were made for moments like this. Great moments. When you look inside yourself.
Come on, Jake. Give us that.
I did it! Yeah!
I can do it! I can do it! I can
How does this translate in the real world? Scouting gives kids the vision to see the cliffs in their own lives and the tools and the heart to take them on. It's about venture scout Thomas Faust from Highland Park, Illinois. He came across an elderly woman who had accidentally turned onto railroad tracks, becoming stuck. He immediately knew how to respond, and as a result, he saved her life. It's about Greg Sweeney from Wilmington, Delaware, who at 12 started a Cub Scout pack for kids in homeless shelters. It's about 75-year-old Alberta Reed from Tampa, Florida, who 40 years ago accepted leadership to start a scout pack when no one else would, and continues to touch lives today. It's about 14-year-old Ashton Pruitt in New Orleans, who applied the knowledge he learned in scouting to save lives following Hurricane Katrina. And it's about Trevor Robinson of Gold River, California, who risked his life to push his friend out of the way of an oncoming car and saved her life. It's literally about millions of kids who have the potential to see the cliffs in their own lives and take them on, who will make this world a better place for millions more.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting, change the world.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting. Change the world.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting. Change the world.
Yeah!
My dad grew up on a farm with 7 brothers and sisters. He learned firsthand the value of hard work and dedication. And he knew one thing. He wanted a better life for himself and his family. We're now carrying a family business into the 2nd generation.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting and change the world.
As an Eagle Scout, the core values of the program have complemented well the things our parents taught us. We've used these values to continue on the family business into a global company with factories in Brazil, England, and Venezuela.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting, change the world. Yeah!
Unmistakably, the core values of the scouting program have changed my life and are now changing the lives of many people throughout the world.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting, change the world.
How would I summarize the value of scouting? 100 years of service and experience proclaims that quite clearly.
Yeah!
The world will be changed by how much we invest in scouting. IS equals CW. Invest in scouting, change the world.
IS equals CW. Invest in scouting, change the world.
Hey Jake,
Yeah?
have you ever heard of Mount Everest?